X needs a rewrite, dude. That's actually so when Elon acquired X, he hired George Hotz. And if you guys aren't familiar with George Hotz, he's like the guy who hacked the PlayStation originally, PlayStation 3. He rooted the iPhone with help from other people. He's a really crack guy. And when Elon bought Twitter, he brought George Hotz in, and George Hotz was basically saying like, what we need to do is just like refactor everything because, and I trust George Hotz's judgment on a refactor. And so, I mean, that was basically the first order of business. And what's funny too is Elon said the same thing. He's like, yeah, we basically need to like fully rewrite Twitter. And I don't know what happened, but it doesn't seem like they did a rewrite. And there was some moron who was in the stream being a complete jackass, asking Elon, like, oh, what's so crazy about the Twitter code base compared to like any other, big tech code base where you would need to do a rewrite? Like, come on, buddy. It was just so like just stupid. And just a complete jackass. And it's like, oh yeah, like Elon doesn't know anything about software engineering because, every junior engineer when they show up says this needs a rewrite. Yeah, exactly, SMR. So, I mean, it was so fucking bad that George Hotz made a post like, hey guys, for the love of God, please reply to this post with a user script that improves search. And I saw some really interesting stuff in that thread, and I'm really surprised that they didn't end up doing anything with search because, with Elon's companies, I'm really surprised what I've seen with X. And X posted exactly, SMR. It's like, I know some people in real life. I know, right? People not on X.com are crazy. I know some people in real life who are engineers, and they're like, yeah, Elon obviously doesn't know what he's talking about. And it's like, dude, have you watched him talk to a technical person about any of his companies? He knows everything. He probably knows it better than a lot of the people on the teams. And it's just like, you don't have to meet ride Elon, but, it's just like if you have eyes and ears, you can sort of, I don't know, think about it for a second and be like, yeah, this guy actually does understand engineering. And it's just sort of funny because if you look at the fruits of the labor of like any of his companies, it's immediately evident if you're not a complete fucking donut. Good search would turn X from a